Hello everyone, I'm back here with another video today, and another showcase. Today I'm going to be doing my part 1 of my Five Nights at Freddy's 2 showcase. Yes, this is going to be separated into 3 different parts. There's going to be the toys, which will feature, of course, the toy animatronics, the puppet, Balloon Boy, then part 2 will be the Wizards, part 3 will be the secret characters. This is part of my new Five Nights at Freddy series where I go through every game and try to make every single character from each game as accurately as I possibly could. One issue, though, I'm going to have is whether or not I do FNaf AR. Because there was a lot of skins in that game. And I don't think I want to make all of them. So, when we get to that, we will figure out what we do when we get to FNaf AR. But as of now, we're going to start with part 1 of my Five Nights at Freddy's 2 showcase. Yeah, let's get started with Toy Freddy. Here he is in all of his glory. And I'm going to fix that microphone. So how I made him was, the base of the head is clay. And then I added some extra details afterwards out of Procreate, like the ears, the cheeks, the snout, the teeth, and the hat. And then the belly is sculpted with Procreate, and then painted. The brown is a mix of nutmeg brown and jack-o'-lantern, and then the orange is just jack-o'-lantern orange, and the brine I use is apple barrel. You can probably see it in the back. I painted the eyes. He has a red wrapping all around his head, and the microphone is a Lego bar piece that I sculpted a little ball onto and painted. So yeah. There is he has a sculpted bow tie and the sculpted buttons, and yeah, that's toy. And he also has sculpted toes. And so yeah, that's Toy Freddy. Now here we have Toy Bonnie. Well, I accidentally moved my camera. So yeah, he was actually he was actually the second one I've remade, because these are all remakes. So yeah, I just took a little Lego, like, light blue minifigure, and I sculpted the arm joints, sculpted the toes, the white on his belly is sculpted, and if I remove the head, which is also clay, like Freddy, he has a sculpted bow tie. The head, again, clay. I just sculpted, the teeth are just sculpted, and yeah, the ears can bend because there's a wire. The ears can bend because with the wire that is in his ears. And yeah, his eyelids are a metallic purple, and so are his eyes. His eyes are metallic green. And yeah, and for all of the toys, I gave him a coat of Mod Podge to give him that shiny plastic look. And then I just gave him a little red guitar. Alright, so next up, we have Toy Chica. So, she uses a light yellow body. She has a sculpted bib, sculpted toes, and then her head is a Lego head that I sculpted over with Procreate. And yeah, she's a beak sculpted. Her hair is a little messy, but her little feathers are messy, but I'm okay with it. The cupcake is made just like my last one. It's made via this is a plate piece that I paint. This is a plate piece, 1x1 pip in brown. And then like a little candle piece from a Bendy Link Machine construction set. Yeah, just painted, look like the FNAF 2 cupcake. Yeah. If I zoom in, I'm sure you can probably see. I have all the details in the bib, Let's Party bib. And then she has purple eyelids, blue eyes. Yeah. She also has the sculpted arm, same with Toy Freddy and Toy Bonnie. And if I take off her head and remove it, here we have an alternate head I made for her. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing, just she has no beak and hollow eyes. Yeah, I think it looks good. So the way I keep storage of the second head is by, let me just set up the figurine again. When I put it on my shelf, like little minifigure display stands, I have it displayed like this. So I have easy access to the other head. Alright, so here's the Mangle. She needs to be on this display stand, otherwise she doesn't stand up properly. I have also had to glue her a little bit. That's because her head's really heavy. I'm just gonna go through all of the pieces here that she's made out of. Okay, so first off, this is a little Lego skeleton torso that I cut off the neck piece off of, and then glued a white hand on top of it. Then I took 3 droid arms, glued 2 of my glued skeleton feet onto that I cut off the little clips off of, and glued them onto these clips. This one is a 1x1 tile with sculpted toes, and then another bar piece like this on it underneath it, so that way it gives it extra height. These are all bar pieces cut to the same length with balls sculpted out of Procreate that I just all glue together to make this. This is all completely accurate to the in-game model, by the way. I cannot pose it, but it looks cool. This is a wire with a Procreate sculpted ball. Another droid arm, but I cut off this hand and I stuck on a minifigure hand. This is a droid arm, which again, cut off the hand right here. Attached, this is Procreate on this thing. And then I sculpted this. The base, this front and these 2 pieces, the top and bottom jaws are like a thin cardboard material. And the rest of it is sculpted with Procreate. I used a gloss white paint for all the white areas. And then this neck piece is, again, more bar pieces, sculpted Procreate bow tie. And then inside of the head, like my FNAF 1 Foxy, is a bar, and it's sculpted Procreate all around it. And on the jaw, on the sides of the jaw, there is a magnet, so she can open and close her jaw, which is a really satisfying thing. I actually think she has more movement in her jaw than my FNAF 1 Foxy, and that's because she doesn't have a torso underneath her. She has I'm trying to get her as accurate as possible. She has the lipstick, the red cheeks, yellow ears, 1 eye is missing, the one eye missing on this one. I feel like this figure is a really good Mangle figure, and yeah. It was fun to make, and I'm gonna have to make this like 2 more times, just with a different coat of paint. All right, well, there's Mangle. I'm gonna bring back the little base, and we're gonna do, why don't we do the puppet or the Marionette? Here's the Marionette, and to make her, I just took a bootleg Lego Friends piece, mini doll, and painted it all black. And the fingers of the Marionette are Wolverine claws that I painted black, just stuck into the hands. This mask is Procreate that I sculpted onto sculpted by me on the mask, and I painted all the puppet details using an image, like of the model. The torso, the body I used had pockets on the back, so I had to cut them off. using plastic cutters and then sand them. So yeah, there's, and then the white on the torso on the body is matte white, and the white on the mask is glossy white. You can see on the mask how it's like shinier. And then the body is a matte black, right? This one right here. And then the black on the mask is a gloss black. Yeah, so that's the puppet. All right, so we have next up Balloon Boy. He's actually the first remake I have done, and he's pretty nice to make. He uses dark blue short legs, blue torso, paint. Yeah, I think these arms have 2 picks inside of them, and then this arm actually, the sign and the handle of the sign and the handle of the balloon is a toothpick. The balloon sign is Procreate. The balloon is clay, and then the head is a minifigure head, the knockoff minifigure head that I just sculpted over with the Balloon Boy thing. I may go back and remake the head, because the head is like the one thing I'm not happy with, but who knows. We'll find out when the next video that I make of my FNAF minifigures. His buttons are silver and his shoes are brown. And yeah, so that's Balloon Boy. So that's all of the toy animatronics I have today, but I have some minifigures I want to show you. First off, I want to show you my Spring Bonnie. Cause I would have shown you this one in my FNAF 1 showcase, but he wasn't done at the time, so I'm showing him here. How I made him is his body is Procreate, all the sculpted details by me, Procreate, and the helmet is a bootleg Spider-Man mask piece that I sculpted over the Spring Bonnie mask, and there's the Willie mask underneath. The bow tie is a metallic purple, so that way it's different from the matte purple around it. And yeah, I really like it. So that's my Spring Bonnie. Alright, so here's some customs I'm working on currently. Working on Captain America. Working on Riders Sonic. I'm working on all the Sonic Riders characters, not just him. And Withered Bonnie's done. I'll show him really quickly. There you go, you get a tease of Withered Bonnie, and then Withered Chica is almost done. I'm just finishing up the head. Here's what I got so far. Withered Chica. Yeah. And I'm currently working on Withered Freddy. The torso. Here's the torso for Withered Freddy. Yeah. Let's see, what else do I have that I'm working on? I could do, yeah, the next video will be my next video will most likely be my showcase of my Team Hooligans from Sonic. So yeah, that's all for today. I've enjoyed, and I just did some stuff. See you guys. Make sure you like the video if you liked it. Share it if you want it, if anyone likes it. If you share it with anyone that you think might like it, and then make sure you subscribe because it helps out a lot, and I always greatly appreciate it, guys. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.